Good evening, everyone. I'm out here for part 2 of the Jumbo Woods, Pennsylvania State Game Land, number 101. Okay, when last we left our brave hero, he's out in the woods alone. There's been many creepy sounds, and it's a total bog. And we're picking up the train sounds. So, if you see something, you hear something, say something, drop things in the comments. Noise pollution will be some trains, obviously. Some aircraft have been flying overhead. Winds are light and variable. It's about 32 degrees. And thank God no wind. And it is a boggy mess out here. So get ready for an adventure. Okay, we're looking for the wildlife, signs of wildlife, especially the predator activity. We're also looking for the myths, lores, and legends of the Jumbo Woods. A lot of them include Bigfoot, Sasquatch, Yeti, Grassman, whatever you feel like calling them. And we'll see what we get. Okay. I guarantee you nothing, but it's epically creepy. And if you watched the last one, you know the place is creepy. Okay, so get ready for the adventure as it starts right now. Okay, back, still got the power tech on, just slipped my glove on. Now I am way back, probably about 5 football fields away from the car, and looks like somebody dropped a part of their car coming back here. I didn't imagine this would be an easy trip for any vehicle. I think the only thing I'd want to come back here in is maybe a gigantic tractor with tank treads. It's a boggy mess, and that's exactly what it's known for. It does this, it says pour this. Pennsylvania State Game Land says poor soil quality is one of the things it doesn't hold. It's why the water goes up on this, and the rock layer underneath it, shale rock. I don't know how far down that is, but evidently that makes it very prone to the flooding. It is also very flat. You could definitely build an airport on this section. We're on the plain above the Conneaut Creek, which is off to our right-hand side over here. This path parallels the creek, not very far from it. We're hearing our trains even though we are miles away from them. We're going to see how this goes and if we catch anything. We had some noises at the beginning of the last video and a rock throw. But that was up by my car too, which is real scary. So I will tell you this. We're going all the way out to the car. And I may have a bonus at the end of this, because I'm going to walk over to the bridge, take a gander down both sides of the creek. Yeah, unless my flashlights are all dead. See, that's a pathway back to some hunter's stand. Now we have the bad part about everything I trekked through on the way out here. I'm gonna have to figure out ways through it on the way back. And this is bad. This is real bad. So, I gotta say, this hike was brought to you by the Mucks. And would not have been possible without them. I am using the PowerTech Warrior 2. We're going to run until this starts to go. And we'll switch back to the O-Light, which I got charging up. You guys know how I constantly say about how I love pine trees. Oh my gosh. Not creepy. And then over here, they're crisscrossed. The way they're broken, they're in a random fashion, which is not how the wind blows around here. Like that sucker fell in an unnatural way right there. Its direction. And the other ones, one of them's fallen. One of these trees is fallen in a natural direction. The other ones are fallen against the main direction that the wind blows. Now you do occasionally get some coming out of the opposite direction, but not often. But you know what? I think it's time to do our predator collar. Let's see if we can't dig something up. I have to get my glove off. This is all done one-handed, barely one-handed too. Okay. Okay. So, if I can get the predator collar to turn on, there we go. Here it is. Sorry, it's bright. We're gonna hit Peter Cottontail. Okay, rabbit in distress. Okay, rabbit in distress. 3, 2, 1. This is gonna get loud. Okay, I'm gonna put the distress collar or the collar away. There's my foot hitting that tree. It is so quiet out here. And I am just in anticipation of something sounding off. So I'm going to keep the talking low and to a minimum. Because my footsteps are loud enough. Let's see if I can go this way and get around this bog. That's me. Now when I turned my head to the side, I seen a blue light flash over here. It was real quick, and then it was gone. I said for this whole trip, that's happened 5 or 6 times at least, minimum. I try to mention it every time, but I'm telling you, it's like very frequent. I'm seeing weird lights, and I'm not sure if they're catching, because some of the times I have my head turned scanning. I try to not pan the camera too much. So my head, if I put a camera on that had where my eyes were looking. Oh, come on, give me my foot back. Yeah, this is a tough hike. These conditions here. Each step is like double effort. Right up over here, that light is a house light from a property on the opposite side of the Conneaut Creek. Bad part about taking these longer hikes is my right arm, the one that needs the surgery, starts to give out. And unfortunately, the camera devices actually that I have on here, the mount, has a battery, 2 cameras, and a recording device, which I haven't turned on, because all it would pick up is my sloshy steps. The recording device is mainly if I find a spot I want to set it and then come back for it. Random boulder right ahead of me. Large rock, whatever. Peeps is shut up again. And I gotta find my way across this little pile of muck. This wouldn't be much of a pathway if the snow hadn't tamped this down this winter. The pole and those pipes right there, that's one of my theories why they have these open cuts through this wood like this. I think has a lot to do with some natural gas lines. I'm going to click on the headlamp for a little bit. I'm going to put the power tech away. I'm going to go back to the Olight. So the power tech still has a little bit. It's not going to clip on one-handed, which sucks, so it's going in my pocket. Okay, got the old light on. Kill the headlamp. You see, this is at half. So it's at about 7,000 looms, and you can see it's much brighter. That PowerTech, I do got another spare in here with me too. But I just heard something over here. Sounded like something else moving through the woods. I try to listen for my footsteps and listen to see if there's any other ones, because you've seen me spin around already. I'm out here solo. So if you're hearing two sets of footsteps, that's a major problem. Now, why would the peeps go quiet like this? Jeez. This is rough footing. Okay. And I need to click on the headlamp for a little bit here. And click off the old light. My nose is not going to cooperate with me tonight. Okay. Put the glove back on. And all those hikes made me work up a sweat because, like I said, this is like walking on a soggy beach. Every step kind of sinks in pretty far. Even where it's a little drier, I'm still sinking in. Some of this bog. It is not easy footing. It's flat, but I gotta switch hands. It's flat, but this has got to be the roughest flat hike I've taken. Looks like a arm back that way. Like I said, there's places you can explore for days here. And again, we're just getting a snapshot. So those peeps, you'll hear them go for a minute and then shut up. And I can tell you, they don't give a dang about me. I've literally walked right up on them. I've had them chirp in my ear. Okay, here's where this big bog is. I hate this. I'm gonna try to see if we can, I don't know what we can do. Looks like I'm gonna have to try to go into the woods over here. But there's little like mounds. It's not an easy trek on this side. But I don't have much of an alternative. This is stuff I'm sinking into. I'm scanning around a lot, trying to figure out which direction I want to go. Or that I can go, I guess you could say. heard a noise back there. I heard it sounded like a stick break. Alright, I'm having to bend over and duck here, which is definitely not in my strong point. I'm trying to get around some of this. I'm just gonna try to get over into the center here. I just heard another clink. I don't know if you heard that. Drop in the comments if you did. Got dead quiet, and this is deep. I gotta try to figure out the easiest path through here. I heard a noise that way. I'm not catching anything on the thermal. Thought I heard kind of a howl, faint, in that direction. Sorry, I keep having to switch hands. Both of them are about done with holding this camera. This is where I actually got some stable ground. Just seems like we got streams that go crossing this pathway every so often. And these are ones that are not on the map. It's probably just from all the rain. Here's our boulder again. Random in the woods. It's bad when the water's just like flowing across here. Let's do a crazy Ivan here. I think what I need to do is I need to come back here in the daytime and set up, Jack would call it gifting. I guess I say for lack of better terms, that's what I use, but I would call it more of baiting. Because honestly, regardless of what comes in after it, I want to catch whatever does. So, and you can see the gate up there. Thank God. I think I kind of double timed it the heck out of here on the way out. Part of it's the arms are tired, and drink this light up here. I'm getting close to the end. Some interesting pathways down here. This is a part I gotta watch my step over here. So I almost sunk completely. And this is right around where the rock throw was. You can see the car, but what we're gonna do here, we're gonna come out here and right hook on the road, and we're gonna go down to the bridge. say that thing threw a rock at the beginning, but it doesn't look like anything wants to let me know it's there now. This was not an easy hike. Alright, I'm going to keep the thermal running. And then we're going to stop it here. I'm going to walk down to the creek. If there's anything good, I don't know, I'll put it in as a supplemental. If not, thank you for joining me this whole time. This road, let me just show you this. It is paved. Looks like there's a car coming that way. This is epically creepy. And the car's concerning. So I may have to wait. Alright. We're going to let that guy get past me before I go walking down there. But, so... started off creepy. There's some sounds back there, and I don't know if maybe my footsteps were too loud. But alrighty. Drop things in the comments of what you thought. Like, subscribe, and share. I'll be looking forward to the next adventure. Here comes that car. We're going to actually get this sucker on film. Because not where I usually would get cars. So there we go. Alrighty. This is T-Mac for T-Mac's American Experience, saying God bless you. Have a wonderful evening. Okay. We're back. What will be possibly the supplemental. This is a creepy walk down just this road. Here is the west branch of the Cognac Creek. I'm facing north on this road here, and north-ish. It's a north-ish, southish road. Okay, so we're kind of looking to our west here. Just gonna scan down here. Come on, light up the night. The creek is flowing real good. But I am not catching anything on the thermal. So let's go over here to our other side. It's kind of slanted going across this bridge. This is the woods I was just walking up in, right up here. Just maybe a football field away to this bridge. And this is looking east-ish. Again, it's kind of slanted, so it's more of a northeast. Again, it's the west branch of the Cognac Creek. You can see it just kind of eats up my light. Trying to see if we can catch anything over here, and unfortunately I got nothing. But it is epically dark out here. Trying to scan that ridgeline with the thermal. And I don't know, well, we may drop that separate. We may put it onto the video. Hoping maybe you catch something. Some sort of critter out here. Again, when I heard that howling and everything, maybe I should have tried to head the other way. I don't know. Or with the rock throw too, I could have maybe tried to hang around that area more. I can always second guess myself on what I should have, could have, and would have done. But it's alright, I'll keep the thermal running, so if there's anything that makes any noise or tries to sneak up on me from either side, we'll be able to capture it. But thank you for watching, and God bless you. I hope you enjoyed.